Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome to episode 2.
Wait, I was about to say.
Numero uno, weren't you? Numero.
Yes. Dos.
Yeah, dos. Dos? I don't know, sorry.
Same
My
thing.
Hispanic wife's going to kill me.
Oh, fuck.
So we're back with episode 2, but it's the first episode that we officially have a name. Jordyn came up with the name.
It just came to me. I literally just was like, what about ex-best friends?
It's like perfect. Like when I read your message, I was like, that's genius.
Shit in the bed.
I did. I just shit the bed. Just it's such a good name. It's so funny.
It's perfect.
Little bit of a backstory. We are ex-best friends because we became best friends and then we stopped being friends because we were just dramatic lesbians, and then now we're friends again.
Here we are.
Here we are making a podcast about being
in a Tesla on the roof.
Yeah, literally. Oh my goodness. What a ride it's been.
Hasn't it? It has been crazy. Speaking of rides, how's your Christmas?
Oh, that is a ride. I didn't know what you were going to say. I thought you were riding a sleigh. I thought you were going to talk about like the car. My Christmas was good. I don't even remember it now. We didn't really do presents this year. We literally just had like literally the chillest time.
Love that.
I don't want to like make it depressing, but I feel like because it was the first Christmas without my mum, I dreaded it. And subconsciously looking back now, I just pretended Christmas didn't exist.
Okay, that's fair enough.
But no,
I
it was
would more than likely probably do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Most people would.
I didn't realize until after that I was like, I definitely tried to block out
Just
Christmas.
Disassociated Christmas.
Yes, I did disassociate, yeah.
That's fair.
How was yours?
I had a really good time.
Did you? Where were you for Christmas?
I went to the Sunshine Coast with my girlfriend.
That's right.
And then came back to the Gold Coast. We got stuck in traffic for like 4 hours on Christmas Day. It was really fun. Loved it.
Yeah, traffic around that time on the Gold Coast was insane.
Made me want to put pins individually one at a time into my eyes.
Yeah, please don't do that. Or if you do, just film it.
Graphic warning at the beginning of the video.
Yeah, well, that's good. I'm glad you had Christmas with her. That's cute.
Yeah, it was really cute, actually.
And then you guys went away.
Went away to the Solomon Islands. That was crazy.
It looked awesome.
It was so beautiful. So beautiful. I got Tay eating seafood for like the first time ever.
Really?
And now she's like obsessed with it. And I'm so happy about it.
Wow. Normally people
seafood.
who don't eat seafood like absolutely hate it and would never eat it.
I love seafood. And now she loves seafood and it makes my heart whole.
Oh, that's so cute.
But yeah, it was beautiful. It was just hot. And I don't do well in the heat. Not when I'm like so hot that I can't like regulate my feelings.
Hot as in like humid or hot as in like sunburn?
I had sunstroke. I was like shitting myself for like 24 hours. I had a really bad sunstroke, yeah. And the sheets on the bed were flannelette.
What?
Yeah. That was
summer.
That was the biggest downfall of the whole place. All the sheets on the beds were flannelette.
That's dumb.
It was very hot.
Why would they be flannelette in like an islandy place? That is so random.
I know. So weird.
I can understand
girls.
why you were sweaty, yeah.
Yeah, sweaty. I think I lost a lot of weight though, so.
Sorry, so having sex would have been like extremely sweaty.
It maybe happened twice.
Because you were too drunk? Too sunstroke?
No, because it was too hot.
You're like, don't touch me.
Yeah, we're like dripping on each other. It's gross.
Oh my God. I just had to drop like a sex bomb just then because this episode is going to be about sex.
We love sex.
We have some great stories for you guys. I think that's all the updates from episode 1. Oh, I didn't get pregnant. I know in the last episode I was waiting to see if I was pregnant. And now in the second episode, I'm also waiting to see if I am pregnant. So we'll find out in 2 weeks if it worked.
And I really hope it did because they conceived on my birthday. So.
Oh my God, we did.
Yeah. So it's like giving you some Capricorn vibes. It's giving you Jordyn's fairy vibes. It's giving pregnant.
It's giving pregnant.
It's giving pregnant.
It's giving please be pregnant.
Yeah.
And we find out, in 2 weeks. And then if I am pregnant, the baby will be a Virgo or Libra, which I'm so happy with.
Both of those are
so
elite.
Great. Aren't they?
Elite.
So
Kato's
good.
going to love it if it's a Virgo.
I know, I can't wait to tell her.
Oh my God.
If it doesn't work this month, we're not trying next month because the risk of getting a Scorpio is too high. And I'm dead serious. I'm actually so serious.
You hate Scorpios.
Yeah, we won't be trying again next I called my best friend who is a Scorpio and I was like, just so you know, like this is what I'm doing. She was like, honestly, fair. Like, fair enough.
Oh, 100%. I thought you were going to say Gemini for a reason, but you froth Geminis because you're a Gemini.
Yeah, I think I know how to handle Gemini. And you know what? I just don't know how to handle Scorpios. I'm sure you guys are great, but I personally, we don't click.
Holding this newborn baby up and you're like, no.
Sorry, put it back.
Just wait another couple weeks.
Yeah, can you just stay in for a bit? So yeah, I hope that this works this time. Please send your baby dust.
I got this down pat this time.
Yeah, you do. You know how to cross your fingers now.
I've been practicing. This finger doesn't really want to work, but you know what I mean.
So yeah, speaking of sex, how do we start this? So we want to talk about
when was the first time you had sex?
Just in general.
Either a male or a female or whomever was first.
So the first time I had sex was with a male. I am not a gold star. Far from a gold star. Whatever's the complete opposite of a gold star. That's what
whatever a slutty gold star is.
Yeah, that's me. Like a slutty, like white. No, I don't know. Some opposite of gold, but
long and tall.
Just lanky. Yeah, it was with a boy. So the story was actually, I think I got quite lucky, to be honest. So I was 15. Yeah, I was 15 when I lost my virginity. If you're listening to this and you are under the age of 18, just don't. Like, just hold out for a bit. I'm not encouraging it.
Save yourself for marriage.
Yeah, save yourself for marriage.
Like I did.
Or if you think that you're gay, hold yourself for a girl.
Oh.
No, honestly, he was fine. The guy, I shouldn't even, like, talk shit about him.
He's listening to this.
Hi. He was a family friend, but also we went to the same high school. So, like, he's a friend of a friend's, like, brother kind of thing. Like, you know, someone you kind of know in the distance. And we're really close. Our family's really close. And I went to a party one night. No idea who it was, just some random open house party. Where I'm from, a lot of open house parties happened that were just like every single person in the town went to, and it always got out of control. But anyway, this particular open house where I lost my virginity, I think me and him just like maybe hooked up that night, and then one of my friends was like, so all the girls I was friends with at the time weren't virgins, and I feel like it was that time where they were like, oh my God, like, you're the only virgin. And I was like, and? Like, I didn't really give a shit. I wasn't like, oh my God, I should do this. But then because the conversation came up, I think when I was just with someone that I felt comfortable with, and I was also very anti-relationship. Like, honestly, from like 13 to 19, I was like, fuck relationships. I'm not getting with someone until I want to be married and anything like that. So yeah, I was drunk at a party and we hooked up, and then
classy. Yeah.
And we went out the back. It felt like a movie. I can actually see all of it. We went out the back into the pool area.
I want to see.
Let me give you a little description. I'll take you to the house. I don't even know whose house it was. We went to the pool area, and we went on one of those pool bed, like sunbeds.
Like a day bed, yeah.
And you're just making out on the sunbed. And
That's
then
hot.
I don't really know. I think he asked or something. It was like very polite and consensual. And I was like, you know what? I know you. I'm not that wasted. I'm in control right now. And at least I know you'll respect me. And if I ask you not to tell people, you won't. And so, yeah, we just...
That's how the cookie crumbled.
Yeah, that's how it went. And it's not what you think it's going to be like in the movies, the way they make it out. If you are a virgin, it's kind of weird.
Nothing like that.
Like, yeah, it's just like, it's odd. And afterwards I was like, oh, like, is that it? Like, also at the same time being like, I thought it was supposed to like feel amazing and good, you know? You're just
like euphoric.
Yeah, it just wasn't. And
you walk away feeling like you've become a woman.
Literally, you do. I really afterwards the next day was like, oh my goodness, I feel so powerful right now. I feel so powerful. Which is what you're supposed to feel like. You are supposed to feel as powerful as the man says that they feel. I hope yours is like that, because I'm nervous now. And yeah, and then I just became a major hoe. I did. I'm not going to lie. I didn't give a fuck. Like, I literally was like, I feel like my mum raised me to be like, literally do whatever you want. Don't give a shit about what anyone says.
Period.
And so I did. And people did talk shit. Like I did definitely had people in high school being like, you know, you're a hoe. You're being a bit slutty. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. My numbers are higher than yours. I'm a winner. Like I literally thought it was cool. I still do. I have no regrets.
No, same. Feel that.
So that was my first time with a guy.
Love that.
Do you want to go?
So like ours have a lot of similarities.
Yep.
Also, was it a party?
Yep. Nice.
I was actually 16, but this started kind of off as a lie because I'd already told all of my friends that I lost my virginity. Nice. I think I'd even told my family that I lost my virginity, but I actually hadn't because every one of my friends had lost theirs. And so I just made up this story and said that I lost it and I hadn't. And
there's always one girl in a high school who makes that up.
That was me.
Yep.
And so I was at a party. I was 16 and it was, I can picture it. It was
you can, right? It's very...
It was around the side of the house where the clothesline is.
Nice. Was there any clothes on the line?
Sat on it. It wasn't romantic. It wasn't nice. I regretted it. It happened. And he was my boyfriend of like 3 days. It just kind of happened. It is what it is. And then I went to school the next day and found out that he dumped me through his friends and got a new girlfriend.
Whoa.
And now he's in jail.
Really? You allowed to say what for?
I actually don't know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, don't know. But that was, similar, you know? I also then became a raging hoe.
Yeah, far out. You just...
No, not then. I didn't become a hoe until I was like 18.
Yeah. We're not encouraging to do that or not to do that. But if you do want to do that, do whatever you want. Don't care what people think.
Literally,
just be safe.
Literally, do whatever you want to do. And I wouldn't recommend that being the memory because like I'm never going to forget him or how it happened. I was wearing a green dress. Like I remember the situation so vividly. I remember all of my friends that I was with that night, like just everything. And I remember just feeling like shit about it. And I just did it because I was like...
I was wearing jeans that I had to take off.
Oh, that's so uncomfortable.
Outside thinking, oh my God, what if someone walks around the corner? People probably did, honestly. It was a party. I would have no idea.
I think I've definitely walked around people that were fucking at parties before.
Yeah.
Not losing their virginities, but definitely fucking.
For sure.
What about a girl?
Oh my God. I still am just like still in shock about your situation. Like you got broken up with and then...
I know, he's such an asshole. My friend had to come and tell me at school and I cried. And I was like standing under the roof at school in our area that we were sitting.
Broke up with you through other people
people, and he'd already got another girlfriend, and then they were laughing about me crying in front of all my friends, and then I went up and yelled at him, and he was just like such a dick. He just like stared at me and like laughed, and he was like, "You'll be right," and I was just like, such a dick move. I know, such a wanker.
Sounds like a freaking TV show, like a high school like...
Yeah, my friend Chelsea was there with me. It was really nice. If you're listening to this, Chelsea, my girl.
Respect, Chelsea.
Thanks.
God. With a girl, all right. So, oh my God, I'm just trying to remember how it happened. I think, so I went to an acting school here in Australia and best time of my life. Like that whole environment of like where you go somewhere and you have to be very vulnerable in front of other people, like changed my life. Everyone who I went to that acting school with, we have like trauma bonded in a way that is out of control because you literally have to stand in front of so many people you don't know and like cry and tell your deepest, darkest secrets and all this sort of stuff that you could imagine acting classes are like. So I think that's where I like discovered that I was gay because I like really got to be myself and there was other gay people there. And I think it's the first time I'd ever like became friends with a gay girl as well. Like I knew of gay girls, but I hadn't really met any, like become friends with them. And I was like 21. Yeah, I was 21. And I had like dated boys and completely thought that I was straight until I was like, oh my God, I'm not straight. Until I wasn't. And anyway, yeah, so I met somebody at the acting school who was gay. And it's funny because I wasn't even really like interested. Like it wasn't like I met her and went, oh my God, like I'm gay. She just like would talk about her stories and herself and her exes and stuff like that. And I just was like, I don't know, I just kind of like resonated on a subconscious level that I didn't really realize was happening. And then I started to realize like, oh my God, maybe I'm gay. And my brother is gay and had already come out. He was out for like 2 years. And so I just like told him, I was like, so I think I'm gay as well, or like bi or something. I had no idea. And I remember saying to him, like, you know, this person at acting school, I was like, she's gay as well. Like, maybe I could just get with her and see how I like it. My brother was like, what the hell? Like, you don't even talk to her. Like, do you honestly think that you could just like go and do it? I'm like,
should we just smash?
Yeah, literally. I was like, maybe I should just try it. And then, you know, when you just like,
please tell me that's the girl that you slept with.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So mission accomplished. Yeah, it was at like, and then fast forward of us like becoming friends and whatever, and then me starting to realize that I guess we were kind of flirting, but also when you're first gay, you don't really realize, you're like, do they know that I'm flirting, or do they just think I'm being nice because we're both girls, whatever. And then it was at a party, and yeah, weirdly enough, coincidentally, we had a lot of parties at acting school. Like, everyone would just have massive parties every weekend, and someone had a party, I don't even know where we were again, and everyone was staying over, and I was just like, yeah, this is it. Like, we've both been flirting. Like, I just feel like something's going to happen. And then everyone was staying over, and I remember like everyone wanted to sleep in the same room, and I'm just like, no, like, these people need to get out. Like, because something's going to go down. Something's probably going to go down. So you guys need to
Don't
not.
want my first time to be a group orgy.
Yeah, I was like, you people need to get out of the room. And then somehow they did. I don't know if they realized what was happening or how we managed to get people out of the room, but it was weird the first time because like she had been with girls, but I hadn't. But it's just like
spicy.
Yeah, I just felt like I just almost weirdly knew what to do.
Oh my God, yes.
Like, you just kind of are like, I don't know. Like, you definitely with a guy, I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, you're in control.
You're just like,
yeah, you just like lay there and bounce up and down or whatever, you know. But yeah, and then it just happened. Like, we, you know, you start touching each other and it just happens. And that experience kind of turned into like she's scissor. Literally to this day, I've been out for so long and all my straight friends are like, come on, tell me, does everyone scissor? And I'm like, no, what the hell? I mean,
I don't.
I'm sure that some people have tried it, but it just wouldn't be comfortable.
I actually have a really good friend. We both have a really good friend who has told me numerous times that she froths scissoring and that she really likes it and that you just don't know what you're doing if you can't do it properly. And I've tried so hard in so many different positions and angles, and I can't. It's like,
it doesn't make sense. It always feels like someone's leg would be getting crushed.
It feels like friction burn. It's like if gravity didn't exist, maybe you could make it work.
Yeah. There would be friction, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Not the kind of friction I like.
No, not fun friction.
No.
So, yeah, I just continued on with the friction for a few months. Kind of a relationship kind of began, but then it just got out of control and I was like, no, I actually don't want a relationship. And then I got really put off by it and I was just really just like not okay with how the relationship was. So I just was like, maybe I'm not gay.
Wow, self-aware.
And I went back to guys. Like, I literally went back to a boy, and it was just and I thought, this is a weird experience in my life. What a weird time. This will just be a weird story that happened.
That you'll tell on a podcast one day.
Yeah. Next minute, definitely gay. Went back to girls.
Once you start with girls, it's really hard to stop with girls, to be honest, especially on an emotional level.
Definitely, because it's so different. It's very different.
Yeah.
So both times, yeah, it does feel like you're losing your virginity again when you have sex with a different gender for the first time, I would say.
For sure.
Feels like that.
Yeah.
What about you? Because you were young, weren't you?
I was really young. I actually slept with a girl before I slept with a guy. I was 14 when I slept with a girl for the first time.
Oh.
And I just like knew. Like, I literally just knew that I was going to do it. And I didn't even like question the fact that it was like gay or like lesbian. I just really liked this chick. And we started dating on MSN.
Nice.
And
MSN.
And then I got kicked out of school, so I moved to her school. Like, you hold my school.
Whoa.
And then we were dating. We would hang out on the weekends and stuff. I'm telling the story without telling what I'm supposed to be talking about. Okay. So I went away camping with her family.
Wow, proper
She invited
dating.
me. Yeah, we were dating. Like, it was like fully like 3 weeks into this, like, crazy experience.
Wow.
And I went away camping with her and her family, and we slept together in the tent and had sex, whatever. Crazy. Woo!
That was the first time?
I think so. From what memory is telling me, that was the first time. But I gave her a hickey and she broke up with me.
Whoa, you get broken up with right after you sleep with someone. That's
I know.
rough.
I swear I'm really not that bad at it.
Straight away,
I've
they're
had
like,
practice since then.
wow.
Yeah, so I gave her this, and like, from memory, the hickey was huge and like purple. So like, fair enough.
Yeah.
But
Fair enough. Break up
fair
with me.
enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and then her parents didn't like it. They didn't like that she was gay. Well, at the time anyway. And then we broke up, and I just U-hauled to her school. So I just dated her ex. And then me and her ex were together for 3 years.
What?
I know.
Wait, so
She'd been with a girl before.
when was the boy involved in this? In between the two girls?
He was in grade 10, so it was me and my ex at the time had like broken up for a little bit. It was like 3 years in total.
Yeah, right.
But we weren't I don't think so. I don't think I did anything wrong there.
Well, you started dating that guy, so I don't think you were dating.
For like a whole less than a month, I think that all happened. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I know. I was not it. And then I just like slept with so many girls. Like, I can't, I have to out myself. Like,
from the
in
ages
high
like
school.
what, 14 to
yeah, like
now?
when I wasn't dating my ex, the in between of us dating on and off, when we were off, I was just like sleeping with as many girls as I could. Like, I didn't sleep with another boy until grade 12. And so I was just like fucking bitches, like
left, right, and center.
ridiculously.
And was that known about at high school?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I can't imagine I mean, I wish I understood who I was sooner, but I wasn't gay.
Well, I was in like super denial about it. As soon as I moved back to my old school in grade 12, I decided that I didn't want to be gay anymore, and I was like super against gay. Like, for me anyway, I was just like, no, and I got a boyfriend and probably had sex with him like 4 times in the whole year that we dated.
Wow.
Because I just didn't want to, and he kept calling me a lesbian. He was like, you're a lesbian. He's like, that's why you won't sleep with me. And I said, no, I don't want to sleep with you. I was like, doesn't make me a lesbian. I just don't want to sleep with you. And then he cheated on me at schoolies.
Wow.
And I didn't sleep with the guy again for years. Years and years and years and years and years and years.
That is wild.
Yeah.
So
And now I just like him on the side every now and then.
So the first time with a girl, like you said you didn't. Yeah, so you said you didn't feel like that it was doing something gay.
No, I just like hadn't really wrapped my brain around the fact that it was gay. Like, even when I first came out, I just like told my dad that I had a girlfriend. I didn't like come out. I just said it in passing, and he was like, wait, what? Like, I didn't even like register prior that being gay was like something that you had to announce.
Put a title to.
Yeah, and you had to like talk about it or anything like that, which, like, lucky for me, that's the case.
Yeah.
But when I did end up talking about it, it wasn't like that, how I expected it to be. But that's a topic for another episode.
That is, yeah. Coming out will definitely be another topic. I'm just so interested because that's kind of what I felt like too. Like, I did think, oh my God, maybe I might be gay, but I didn't be like, okay, this is it. I'm gay now. I like girls. I just like felt that urge and wanted to, I don't know, explore it.
I don't know. The first time I went down on a girl, I literally was like, I'm going to be doing this again. I just know.
This is pretty lit.
I fucking love it. I just go into like a whole different world.
Yeah, you do.
It's like a realm.
It's like psychedelic.
Like a dimension to another world in between a woman's legs.
Honestly, 100%
Top
agree.
tier.
It is.
Love it.
It truly is like, that is the euphoric experience. And I'm sure straight couples have that when they're, with someone that they want to be with.
I hope that's what your boyfriends think as well.
Yeah. Ask them. If straight people are listening to this, ask your boyfriend if that's what it feels like. Because that's so true. It does.
I love it. It's so much fun. I had the time of my life.
And then you said, this is me forever.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm going to be back.
You say that to it. Look, I'll be back to you. I'll be back.
I always do that to Taya. Like, give her a little kiss. I'm like, love you. I'll be back. And she's like staring at me.
Good night.
I'm going to say goodnight to my 2 babes.
Wow, that's actually so funny.
Yeah, she does it to my tits. She's like, love you.
So you guys are a month into your relationship now?
Oh my God.
It's been a month.
It has been a month. A whole month.
Last
officially
episode was
dating.
like 2 days.
I know. We've officially been dating for like a month now. And we're already planning our 3rd overseas holiday in March.
That's amazing.
Crazy.
That is goals.
The life of dating a professional boxer. Here, there, and everywhere. And I'm here for it.
Oh my God, you're a
wag?
Yeah, you're a wag. Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
I know.
Wow.
I know. I literally, it's so cool.
Honestly, that's a cool life. Just you sitting on the sidelines.
With the sign.
Wags.
The water bottle.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not doing any of that shit. The other night, her coach was like talking about me coming over, and I said something about being in the corner.
In the corner of the ring.
Yeah, I said that, but I
you'd be
didn't
there.
No.
No, I'm joking.
No,
Obviously,
oh
you'd
yeah,
never
I was
be
like,
there.
no thank you. And he was like, yeah, good, like you will never be in the corner. And Tay was like, look at me, she goes, never. And I was like, I wasn't asking to be in the corner. I was like, I don't want to, but I was like, no fucking way. Like
No,
that
is too much.
being that close to like her getting, no thanks. I will sit in the stands and yell really loud and put signs up and
Oh my
cheer her
God.
on, but
Could you imagine if you're like to the coach, look, how about you sit this one out? I'll just be in the corner.
You know what?
I'll do the towel and the...
I've got this.
You know what? It's fine. You sit down.
She's mentally strong enough that she can do this without you. And she needs...
That would be wild, honestly. If you told me that you were doing that, I'd be
She wouldn't even get... She literally wouldn't even get in the ring. She'd be like, get away from me.
Get away.
We're broken up.
This is serious. It's literally my job.
Yeah. I'll tell her to come to work with me and she can type away on a computer and see how she likes it. So if you... If anyone has any funny losing their virginity stories, please comment below or email them to Zoe's business email that she's going to link. Honestly, I want to hear them. Please tell me if there's anything really funny, if you like sharted on him or something. I need to know, and I need to know details. And
Or
I'm
her.
not promising, or her, sorry.
We don't discriminate, clearly.
Apparently I'm rude as fuck. I want to know everything.
Send it through, and also...
No promises that we won't read it out, though.
I was going to say...
It'll be anonymous.
I was going to say, yeah, definitely be anonymous, but put in the email or the comment if you are happy for me to read it out. Because I feel like that'd be cool. That is it for episode 2 of Ex-Best Friends. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you liked this in-depth story about us losing our virginities. It's just a topic we thought would be interesting. And to just show you that this is what the podcast is going to be like.
Yeah, this is where we're going.
This is where we're going. We're going down a deep, dark hole.
Yep.
So comment down below if there's something you'd like us to talk about. Email us if you have a story that you'd like shared. It doesn't even have to be about losing virginity. It could be the, you know, time you first like made out with a girl or guy or whatever. Just something funny if you've got a cool story.
Absolutely.
That's it. Make sure you subscribe.
Share it with your friends.
Share it with your friends.
And your parents.
Maybe not your parents.
I'm just rambling now.
So, yeah. Like this on Spotify. We're on Spotify now. Subscribe on Spotify. Subscribe on YouTube. We both have our Instagrams down below. TikToks down below. If you want to see more stuff. That is it. Thank you so much. We love you forever. Cringe. What am I doing?
Peace out.